In a recent interview, Google CEO Sundar Pichai admitted something that every other AI company is desperately trying to hide. So while everyone else is claiming their AI is revolutionary and transforming everything and going to take over the world, Sundar introduced a new term that's going to destroy the entire AI narrative. He called it AJI, which is Artificial Jagged Intelligence. Now, the translation here is AI is brilliantly stupid. It can navigate complex San Francisco traffic, but can't count the number of R's in strawberry. So Google achieved a 10% productivity increase with AI. And as he notes, this isn't like something small. This is actually a big feat. If every company could immediately, with one implementation of one tool, jump 10% productivity, that would be huge. But it's not 10x improvements that everyone's promising. So why is it that the CEO of the world's most advanced AI company is telling us that AI is fundamentally not what everybody else is saying? What does it mean when even Google admits that we're living in the age of jagged intelligence rather than artificial general intelligence? So today I'm going to expose how Google's honesty reveals the massive gap between the AI hype and AI reality. Let's dive into it today. So Google's hiring proves that even the most AI advanced companies still need human intelligence to drive innovation and handle edge cases. Now, Pichai claims that, quote, the big unlock will be when we make the agentic capabilities much more robust. So we're talking about AI agents here, right? And this is essentially admitting that current AI agents are not reliable enough. This statement reveals that the autonomous AI capability systems, our independent decision-making, are still largely theoretical rather than practical. Now, Google's own admission shows that current AI agents are marketing terms for systems that require some human oversight to do a specific task. We use AI agents for a lot of data matching and data and pattern matching that we couldn't do before we had LLMs. So I really like the use cases for LLMs, but they're very specific. They're not going to make your coffee and make your breakfast and solve all of world peace, right? This agentic limitation explains why AI implementations require much more human supervision and why fully automated AI solutions consistently fail. Now, Google is adding at least one round of in-person interviews to ensure that programming fundamentals because AI-assisted coding can mask incompetence, right? So they're actually doing more interviews because the problem is that people are getting through the first round of interviews using AI. So this change acknowledges that AI tools allow candidates to appear more skilled than they might actually be during their coding assessment. So the legendary Google coding interview process is adapting because AI makes it impossible to distinguish between human and artificial intelligence in a take-home assignment. So Google recognizes that while AI can generate some better code, fundamental programming knowledge and problem-solving skills remain essential with humans, right? So the fact that Google needs to verify that candidates can actually code without AI assistance reveals deep concerns about people's overdependency on AI. Now, Pichai uses Waymo autonomous vehicles as an example of AGI. He says that it's impressive navigation through San Francisco traffic coupled with inexplicable simple failures. The real-world example demonstrates how AI can handle really complex multivariable problems while failing at something as simple as turning on their blinker, right? The Waymo comparison reveals that even Google's most advanced AI systems exhibited that same jagged intelligence patterns across different domains. So self-driving technology represents billions in investments, yet still requires human oversight because of unpredictable AI decisions. So this is an example, and why I love this term AGI, right? We're not going to get anywhere near AGI. And if somebody like Sundar here is saying that, we really should wise up and listen. So all of you commenters out there who are flaming me saying that I'm just hating on AI, no, I'm realistic. I'm an AI realist. I don't hate AI and I don't ignore AI. I'm right in the middle where I know what AI is really actually capable of. Now, Pichai admits that AGI will take longer than the original 20-year timeline that DeepMind projected when Google acquired them in 2014. He said this timeline extension contradicts the aggressive AGI predictions from OpenAI, Anthropic, and other AI companies claiming breakthrough moments are imminent. Google CEO expects, quote, mind-blowing progress on many dimensions by 2030, but, and that's the end of the quote, but carefully avoids to promise actual AGI achievements. So this measured approach contrasts sharply with competitors making super crazy, huge, bold claims that will be here within the next few years and replace 50% of jobs and all that kind of stuff. Thanks, Anthropic. Bachai's timeline honesty reveals that even the company with the most AI resources, there's nobody on this planet who has more computing capability than Google, is admitting this. Now, Bachai notes that there are more people playing chess now than ever before, despite chess AI being superior to humans for decades, right? This analogy suggests that AI will augment rather than replace human creativity and problem solving and programming and other knowledge work. The chess comparison indicates that AI tools will make programming more accessible and enjoyable rather than eliminating the need for programmers. So let's kind of talk about this in vibe coding, right? I have a lot of people coming on the channel and stuff saying, well, hey, look, I'm not a developer, but I love to vibe code because I can build out these prototypes and I've never been able to do this before. And so I love being able to do this. Hey, that's great. I think it's super awesome. I'm super excited that people are getting into software development. Software development rocks. And that's what I've been saying all the time. Lower the bar, raise the potential. Now, should that vibe coded app get shipped to production? Absolutely not. Should it be used in a meeting so you can use it as a better demo instead of like a Figma? Absolutely. Working with a client right now who didn't really know what they were getting until we'd built it for them. And then they were a little frustrated because they were like, well, we could have, changed this earlier. This would actually allow us to be able to do things and to be able to build prototypes faster which will speed up the entire software development process. So I'm a huge fan of those who love to dive into vibe coding. If you want to learn, use AI to learn. That's a great use case for it. AI has a ton of good use cases. I am not telling us to stick our head in the sands and ignore AI. But this chess analogy represents a much more realistic and sustainable vision for AI integration than the replacement narrative dominating the AI markets. Now, if your company has systems that aren't connected, reach out to us because here at Startup Hack, our specialty is connecting systems to help your company work to maximum efficiency. So check out startuphack.com/Spencer because we can help you out. Now, what are your thoughts? Do you agree? Do you disagree? My favorite compliment is when you guys leave comments down below in the code. And it's been so awesome. You guys have been commenting like crazy and I love it. And I answer all of them personally. Here at Startup Hack, we love to train software developers and we love to build custom software solutions. And here's some great information about some of our services.
Hi, my name is Spencer Thomason and I'm a fractional CTO. With over a decade of executive leadership and a solid 25 years in software development, I've mastered the art of transforming technology teams and products. So what is a fractional CTO? This is where you can contract someone like myself to come into your organization and get the benefits of a seasoned CTO without having to employ me full time. In today's fast-paced world, efficiency, security, and product scaling aren't just goals, they're necessities. My passion is building impactful products and enhancing organizational efficiencies through technology. From startups to small businesses, my approach leverages lean methodologies to not just meet but exceed your strategic goals. Whether it's through executive mentoring, cloud system architecture, or launching a minimum viable product swiftly, my aim is to make a significant impact right from the start. Recognized in the Arizona startup ecosystem, my journey has been about creating value and fostering innovation. I have led technology for companies like GoDaddy, SRP, and Wells Fargo and turned challenges into milestones. I've taken this learning and launched 7 of my own brands, and now I want to help you. So if you're looking for a fractional CTO who brings a wealth of experience, strategic vision, and a proven track record, let's connect. Together we can build technology that not only drives your business forward, but also makes a difference. Technology leadership redefined to fit your needs. So reach out today.